Check 1, 2, 3. Going live, everybody. I'm going to do another landscape this morning. It's about 10:40 here in Seattle. I can hear the mic, so I think I'm ready to go. I was painting yesterday and Willow. How you doing, Willow? Good to see you. Painting yesterday and Grace said, because I say I paint from my mind, she goes, you got a lot of mountains in your mind. So I'm going to try to do a painting without a mountain in there, maybe. We'll see. I think I'll put a tree in the center here as the main focus of the painting. But I'm doing these on canvas today, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to really mix my colors in the sky here. You can hear the difference of a canvas and the paper. I've been using that acrylic paper for probably a couple months now, and I went back to the, wow, it blew my mind. So I got one more show this year before Christmas on the 7th. So I'm going to paint a bunch of landscapes, flowers for the show. And hopefully I do some good ones. This 16 by 20, believe it or not, when I sell at the markets during the summer on the weekends, the smaller ones tend to sell more because they're cheaper, of course. But I'll have to sell these bigger ones. If I want people to buy them, I'll have to sell them for pretty cheap. To me, this doesn't seem too big, 16 by 20. But the ones that sell more are like 12 by 16, 14 by 14. But if I do a bunch of these and sell them for cheaper, I think they'll buy them. So worried about it. I like painting on, a piece like this. You get more freedom. I can use larger brushes, and to me it feels a lot better. If you use a small canvas, you got to get in there with small brushes. I could do a lot more on a large canvas, and I can whip my hand around like this and kind of be free with the brush. Just let the brush create whatever it wants. It's good to just throw the sky. I'm just throwing paint up here, and maybe something will pop up here and give me an idea, All right, I'm going to blend that down real quick. Willow, how you doing? Ellie's here. Goza, a BWC. Right on. I'm glad you guys are doing good. Yeah. I know. We're going to see if I can't do it one without a mountain in there. Oh, the ones I was using for the tree limbs, it's just from Michael's. It's pretty good. It's made by, it's Artist Loft. It's called Vienna. It's a number script liner 10-0. It says it's an acrylic brush. Vienna script liner. This thing works really good for signing your name and also doing those tree branches. And it's easy to, if there's paint left on there, you just got to wet it and kind of pull it off. Really good. But I mix the, also, Peggy, you got to mix this is the Liquitex fluid paint. Like, I'll put a little burnt umber down and mix a little of this fluid paint with the brown so it flows better, okay? You know, because if you use the paint out of the tubes, you got to either wet it down. The fluid paint's already kind of flowing for you. So that's another trick you got to remember. Or you can just wet it with water. That's fine. That fluid paint I use a lot when I do pop art and stuff. All right. Yeah, how am I gonna not do a mountain? Wow, that's gonna be tough. That is gonna be a tough one. All right, there's my sky. Let's see how that looks in the camera. Not bad. See how there's already a lot of clouds developing up, so when I do my clouds, it'll be easier to place them up there. So I think what I'm going to do today, like I said, I'm going to have a tree off to the side here, like over here. And then I'm going to have a road, like a dirt road. One of the dirt roads that are kind of like in the grass, going off into the distance. I guess I'm going to put grass down there. I'm using hooker green. Hooker green. Let's see, I'm going to put the horizon right there. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Definitely want hills. Not too big, but Ed, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I went back to some canvases here. That paper's fun to paint on anymore. I got tired of paint on that paper. Yeah, 16 by 20. I could be like do some drumming on it. I've been using I'm really starting to like this got allergies, burnt sienna color. I really like it. I'm going to put a little bit of that in here with yellow ochre. It just adds a lot of like an orangey color to the painting. It's pretty cool. Do 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 do. Just this is gonna be a simple one. No mountains today. Just like a big tree here with the road going to the back, like a dirt road. All right, there's my paint. I kind of got the idea there. That looks good. Maybe I'll put some yellow back here. See if that helps. With the sky a little bit. Maybe a little, try that burnt sienna. Gets a little orange in the sky there. All right, I'm going to do the tree now. I'm going to run a trunk up there first. Since it's going to be a larger tree, I'm going to use a, for the main trunk, I'm going to use a Da Vinci round brush. This, the paint I'm using today is all Winsor Newton. It's, you can get this paint anywhere. Acrylic. It's decent for, you know, landscapes. It's not the best paint out there, but I've got no problem with it for painting. And when you after the painting dries for a week, you could put a clear coat on it, and it really makes it pop. It's going to be a painting, just like I said, with a dirt road coming from back here up to the front. Main tree right here. I'm doing a different type of tree where all the branches kind of go up in a V shape here, and then the main tree will be up here. Okay, so all these branches are like going up like this. Okay, so I don't know what the tree is called, but quite a lot of these here in Seattle. So ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da. Very cool. Look at that. I think I'm going to do more than one tree. I think that tree will be the main tree, and I could put this same tree but out here a little further. Very cool. I like it. I like it. What am I going to do without a mountain in there? Wow, this is going to be something. This is going to be different. So what I'll do is I'll line that back with some trees. I think it's cool. So the road here coming up, so I'm going to have some distant trees out here. Right on that yellow. It's going to look pretty good. Okay. I don't want the brown underneath there. I want green. Very cool. Almost looks like a sunset now, doesn't it? Let's try a little bit of white in the middle there. If that's true, if this ends up being a sunset, I don't think I need to, I could make my trees just all one tone. I wouldn't have to, highlight them. I'll put the sun there, and then I'll bring the dirt road from here. So it looks like the road into the sunset. How's that sound? I like painting on an eye like this. The sun is still peeking through here, so I can leave a lot of this bright in here. I'll put some yellow spots in the grass in a little bit. It's looking pretty good. No mountain, but that's all right. Yeah, I got a show today, guys, at one of the senior living place. That's gonna be fun. Hi, Marianne. Hola. I got my. It's still early here in Seattle. Clock. Oh, went down my air tube. Marianne, remember yesterday Grace said, oh, you got a mountain. So I'm trying to do one without a mountain today. I had I picked up another show in December before Christmas, so I'll get to sell some more paintings. It's like a Christmas holiday benefit for something. I have to donate 20% of my profits to something. I can't remember what it's for. That's fine with me. That way I don't have to give them like a fee. Usually when you're at the market, you got to give them like, $60 just to set up your tent. But I don't have to do that on this one. But I got to donate 20% of what I sell, which is fine with me. So what time is it? I get 11 to 30, 12, 31, 32. I got a couple hours before I got to go. So I'm going to try and get this done. The road I'm going to do is a little different. I want it to be a dirt road. It's going to have two. It's going to be a road that a car can travel on. So it's going to have tire paths. I think I can see it here. I'm just going to put a pathway in white first, like I usually do. I like that. I think I'm going to widen it out this time. Very nice. And then I kind of want it like it's going to hop up here, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Straighten it out just a little more here. There we go. I wanted it to be like a tire path, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll just keep it as well for now. That looks pretty awesome. I'm really digging that. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Let me try this filbert brush. I just put this one in my water bucket. This Artist La Firenze. These are very expensive. This brush was like $30. It's almost like an oil brush, but it's made for acrylic. I'm using the Newton yellow. It's not the best yellow, but try and get some sunlight coming down here. A horse and cart, yeah. Oh man, this would take like, oh my God. You're right, I could put like a horse and cart in the front, taking off. That's a good idea, but I'd have to sketch it in there first. There's no way I could probably paint it freehand, that's for sure. Since this is a sunset now, I can make these darker. I have a little bit of light coming through them. There we go. I want to put some more trees out here. Yeah, there's a way I could put a mountain in there now. Is Grace in here? No. Oh, what happened to my chat? Sorry, guys, my chat got stuck. Maybe a horse and cart, Marianne. Yes, yes. You can. Australia. Oh, did Ellie leave? See you, Ellie. There's a TikTok account too. I don't know what name is on it though. She'll help me out. She'll post some of my paintings on there. Now this tree, I want to put some leaves on it. I'm trying to picture what kind of leaves to put on there. These trees are, we have some of these trees here in Seattle. Now the leaves kind of go up, and then it points up here. The leaves don't come down at all. They I just can't remember where it comes across here though. If it like arches or I think it kind of arches in there somewhere. All right, see you later, Ellie. You tried to find me or Peggy on there? Oh, I'm on. Let's see. On the TikTok here. I'll put it in here. I am. It's just. This is my on TikTok. That's my TikTok account. I think if you put in the search engine, then you'll be able to find me. Let's do some trees out here. Oh, you going out somewhere, Ellie? Putting the face cream on. There you go. Let's run these trees back. Like they're coming up over this hill here. Like right to getting bigger. I think that'll look cool. And then I'll put another one. Right here. Oh, Rick. Rick is fun. Yeah, my name certificate is Richard, but the only one that calls me Richard is my mom. You know when you're a kid how your parents would emphasize your name? Like Richard. All right, that looks cool. I'm taking my time. I think about the horse and buggy, Marianne. I think I'll have to sketch it in later when this painting dries, and then I can paint it. It's looking really good. You know, this painting's going to need a lot of spin there. You're right. Like, I just can't leave it simple. I was just planning on doing that tree with the dirt road, and that was it. But man, I put all these other trees in there, and it still doesn't like enough stuff. I'll probably, I could put the dark trees in the sky. Yeah, let's do that. Because I won't have to highlight them just a little because it's a sunset now. So I'll put a tree maybe coming down, and then a tree over here, and then I'll put some clouds, and that'll fill the sky up. Let's try that. I think it'll be better for sure. I'll do it in dark brown. That way I can put some burnt sienna in there. It'll get like an orange type look. But I'll put it in dark brown. Dark brown, and then I'll put probably some orange in it. Wow. Oh, you know me, I always find something else to put in there. It's only been 52 minutes, so. Yeah, look at that. I filled up that side of the sky. Same thing on the other side, but I'm gonna have to get in front of the camera here. Maybe we'll bring this a little farther in. Do 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 do. There's a lot of light right over here. My light's right above that, so it's getting a lot of glare there. Very cool. Very cool. I think I'm going to put those, I think I'm going to make those orange for sure, like a orangey color. See if I can get rid of this glare. There we go. Yeah, I got a lot of instructional videos on my channel for sure. You just got to go back like the first year. If you go back to the first year, they're pretty much all instructional videos. These the live streams, I just kind of want to paint and talk with you guys in the chat room. This is that burnt sienna, but it's mixing with the dark brown. I'll have to put a little white in it, but you can see where the tree clumps are now by just putting a different color on top, leaving the dark underneath. This one I can kind of see, I want this one to be in front, and then all these can be in the back. When you do these trees, they're kind of difficult to do because I'm not looking at a tree, but I can see these might be hanging like behind these pieces here. Let me look at a little bit. And then this right here would be pretty much in front. Put a lot of paint on there. It's a big branch. Try and get rid of the glare here. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. I'll have to work on that one. I wish I had my bubbles still, because I gotta go run to the refrigerator real quick. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Going to get a drink. All right, I'm back. Hola. What'd Marianne do? Should get a little refrigerator. That one I did the other day, those are my favorite mountains when I just kind of whipped them up there with the knife. I really enjoyed that one. Let me turn this, because this glare is bugging me. It's kind of hard to get that light. This is the only place I can record from in this room, because I tried to do it in the other corner, and the lighting is just terrible. I think it's better. Hold on, let me move it more this way, I think. This is the way I used to do it. Still got a glare there. A little better. All right. I think I'm going to put a fence up here in the front. I think it would look cool. Like, better. Gotta put some, I'll put some shade down there. Because I think I'm going to, we'll put some leaves on there. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I gotta fix this tree. All right, I'm gonna try and put the leaves on here. I'm gonna have to wing it, guys, because I don't have a reference here. I do want them to be, so I'm using sap green with a little black in it. I'm pretty sure these I can't remember how far the leaves come down, but I can't remember if I think they might come around like this at the bottom. Like, I don't remember. Just have to. Have to wing it. Looking pretty good. I kind of like it. I don't like that it's so dark though. I think I'm gonna make it red, guys. Like a burgundy red. White. I kind of like that tree. Came out good. It's the first time I did a tree like that. I'm just trying to remember how, what I saw. Lighter green for highlights, huh? Yeah. I don't think it needs highlights. Like the light, the sunlight would be coming through in some places for sure. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, huh? I want to fix this one on the left, though. I kind of made this pretty big. I think I made it too big. Uh, I think I'm going to darken this one and start over. All right. It's getting too much paint on there now. It's getting muddy. See that? It's getting muddy. Muddy, muddy. Let me do a fence. I think that'll look cool. I'm not going to worry about this tree right. I'm going to let it dry and then I can fix it when it totally dries. I'll do a picket fence. I like doing those. All right, so I have the fence coming from way back here and across here. Or I can run a fence down that pathway. Yeah, that looks cool. All right. kind of like a corral, maybe, for the horse. Wow, that really looks cool. I'll tighten it up a bit. I could put I could put some birds on top of there. And the shadow, I could put the shadow of the fence in here because it's since the sun is coming this way, this fence is going to have a long shadow here. What did I do, Willow? Yeah, I turned it a little so it went kind of out the side there. All right, I'll do the shadows now. That'll be fun. So it's more angled, a little bit angled here. Oh, these would be more this way. This one needs to be more turned here. Cool. Now I got to put, man, how am I going to put the tree shadow? I'll do it very lightly. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me try this light green. This is the olive green. I might use the olive green up there. We'll see what happens. I just want some different color on this fence. Oops. It's fuzzy. Wow. That was blurry. Blurry, blurry. All right, guys, this is pretty fun. I think there's enough stuff in there now, finally. Something different. Let me just, I'm going to highlight the trees a little better. I don't care if it's I mean, I know it's dark painting, but I still want the trees to look a little brighter. I kind of wanted them orange, but do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, I think I could do a horse in there. I don't know if I could put a buggy in there, though. I could put a horse, like, right... I'm saving the spot right here. Maybe the horse is heading that way into the sunset. Yeah, even though I know this is a sunset, I still wanted to highlight these, but let's let this paint set and we'll see how these look. It's kind of hard to... I shouldn't have made this piece so big. It's kind of hard to highlight when it's that big, you know. We'll let this paint flatten out. So I'm going to highlight these trees here just a little. We'll get a little dimension on them. Brush is wet. Very good. I'm going to try the, I have this green. It's called, I'll make sure my brush is dry. Olive green. Somewhere like in an art magazine, it said this olive green is good for highlighting. So let's try it, see what it does. I mean, I see a bunch of little spots in here, but I probably don't have to hit everywhere. I don't want to like these. I think that looks enough. I don't want to overdo it. I'll put a little peeking through here maybe on the trunk. A little light. There we go. I like it. All right. Well, I'll just kind of highlight things like I usually do. And I think it'll still look good, even though the sun is going down. It's going to help it look more dimensional, that's for sure. I could probably just keep going on this one. Hey, Golden Dog Mom. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I used to just paint fast. Like I wanted to get my paintings done in 30 minutes. Now I'm doing these live streams. I kind of take a little more time. This one just I didn't have a picture or anything, so this all popped out of my mind. That's why it's taken so long. You see, since the sun is over here, see all these trees here are going to need a shadows now. So I'm going to try and pop shadows in here. The way I did, I used the same color that I used on the tree on a wet brush. It's just very wet. The brush is wet, but it's more like watercolor. Let's just, I'll put it in lightly first and see if I like. And then I'll kind of darken it up. if I like it. Well, I don't like the angle. The angle should have been more, maybe this way. So I'll fix that. There we go. I like that angle better. Yeah, that's a better angle. Let me darken up some of this stuff out here now. All right, I'm going to put a few birds in there, and I think I'm going to be done. I think I spent enough time on this one. I appreciate you guys watching. Whoops. That's all right. Kind of brightened it up a bit. All right. That's it, guys. I think I got to get ready for my show. But I'll be painting after my show later. I think I'm going to do a face, like an abstract face when I come back after my show. I like it. I like it. I'll put the horse, I'll sketch it in there later, Marianne, then I'll have to paint it in. But that's a good idea, putting a horse in there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the likes. And there's no mountain in there. You guys know I always do a big mountain back there. This could also be a sunrise, huh? You think? Yeah, at least on YouTube. You'll see I always wear that blues hat that I don't know where the hat's at right now. Yeah, we did a live yesterday. Me and Lisa, we had lights going in behind us. It was pretty cool. We did 2 Beatles songs and a Rolling Stones song. She's Like a Rainbow, and While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and In My Life. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's really easy to remember. Rick and Lisa. Right on. Yeah, it's starting to look like a sunrise to me, because the sky blue's still up there. So, all right, we'll see you guys later on this evening. It's going to be kind of late because 3:30, 4 back till 5 my time, which it's only 12:30 right now. So in like 4.5 hours. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are telling me to do animals, because I don't usually do them. It'll help me get better. I think I did a squirrel yesterday. It was supposed to start out as a crow, then it turned into a squirrel. All right, we'll see you guys later.